Hey y'all, and happy Sunday. How's everybody doing? Y'all, we got to get into this reaction, y'all. Got to get into this reaction, y'all. Now, this video here is for criticism, community educating purposes, okay? Y'all, I can imagine how a mother feel about her daughter. But it's so much happening in Kenneka Jenkins' case. So much right, so much wrong. You can't almost tell the difference between the wrong from the right. Because the people that you trust, they disappointed y'all in this case. Now, I have something I want you to listen to. And also I want to show you a video. And I chose this particular video because this is one of the news program that I watch. You know, it's like I watch them, so I trust their report. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into that report, Chicago freezing death of Kenneka Jenkins. Because you all already heard it's no Kenneka Jenkins. You also have heard there are two Kenneka Jenkins. And you also heard that Kenneka Jenkins doesn't exist. But how do you know? How do they know, y'all? What I want y'all to do is to focus on this, okay? How in the world can an intoxicated person walk that far just like that girl did who was walking around? Because you got to remember that the cousin said she was kind of sort of. She was kind of sort. That's what she said. The friend said she was kind of sort of drunk. And then you hear the other friend saying she was drunk. So who to believe in? I've never seen a case where you don't trust nobody's words. You can't trust nobody's words. Is she intoxicated? She intoxicated? She cannot be, if she not be intoxicated, but if she is intoxicated, it can turn into an accident. See, the word intoxicated made it out of a commercial. It made it out of a mistake. See, but see, when we know that allegedly it was something else that triggered that intoxication, because that's not intoxication, going in the wrong bathroom, not falling, not one time, not vomiting, not nothing. She didn't get nauseous, nothing. So we're gonna get into this video, and I just want to check it out, y'all. And this is for Kenneka Jenkins awareness. Nobody never forgot about Kenneka. Nobody will. So here's why the investigation closed the case. They closed the case. Now, you got to ask your question. Can they reopen the case? Yes, they can reopen the case. They can do anything they want to do with a case. It's ways that you can do with a case. So I want y'all, we're going to stop this video. We're going to start this video, and then we're going to listen to another video. Because the mom was involved. Well, I ain't never seen nothing like this, y'all. It's a shocking moment because the mother allegedly signed an NDA for not telling the truth. She signed it. Other people don't want to talk. And the ones who do talk, you don't know if they're telling the truth or not. So on this video, it's going to make y'all understand what happened to it. But I still don't believe this. It just ain't right, y'all. It's something, it's something not right. So we're gonna listen to Mr. Holmes speaking to the news reporter, and then we're gonna take a look at this video of Kenneka walking into the freezer. So let me get rid of some of this noise in my background, and I do apologize. I'm human. I do make mistakes. But first video we're gonna listen to is the news people that Andrew Holmes spoke to. He spoke to Anita and Joni. That he spoke to them, and he mentioned something about the mother. The mother, yeah, that the mother spoke to see this the video. It's a video surveillances, and I found out that she didn't. She thinks that she did not see the right video surveillances. I don't know what right when she saw. I don't know what wrong. The wrong one she saw. And then if she did see the same one he saw, why she think it was wrong? I think it needs to come out about what's going on with Kenneka. But I found out this is Kenneka Jenkins awareness, and here's what happened to close the case. This is what happened. Okay, so let's take a look at this video, okay? In this video, it's not long, but we're going to dissect this video, okay? I'm gonna make it a little larger for y'all. Let me make sure can y'all see it. Y'all take a look at this video. Just take a look at this video. This supposedly to be Kenneka Jenkins, this person. Now, check this out. Her hair wasn't like this when she went in the freezer, but when she came out, it was all over her head, the way Denise explained. See, this part right here, hold on, y'all. Hold on. These supposed to be the videos that describe Kenneka. Hold on, let's go back right here. This supposed to be the video that's supposed to be describing a girl walking into the freezer, but it's not going to show that the girl walking into the freezer. And whoever did that luckily, you know, had it looking like that. Okay. Is she walking? She's 19 and she walking back there in the back. She was last seen at a party at the room, Crown Plaza. She got off this elevator, y'all. That civilian right there showed us Kenneka Jenkins getting out that elevator. Hold on for a minute. Right here. This kind of disturbed me. Getting off the elevator like that, y'all. She got off the elevator, off the elevator like this. Then she started staggering along throughout the hallway. What? Now, see, when she right here, if she got off there, if Kenneka Jenkins, let's explain it right. If she got off that elevator, y'all, hold on. If she got out that elevator like she was, how in the world she get out that hall and walk? I ain't never seen nobody do this. I ain't never seen nobody do it, y'all. But it see, that go back to what is this? What is this, y'all? What is this? This is not alcohol. This is not alcohol. What is this, y'all? We got to find out what is this. This is not alcohol. This is not alcohol moment. Oh no, it's not. Oh no, this is not an alcohol moment. No, it's not. It's a different kind of moment. But it ain't no alcohol moment, y'all. Somebody should be able to explain what kind of moment this is. Let's look at it again. This is not alcohol. See, she look that way. See, y'all, look right here. This is what she do. She is kind of sort of know where she is. She looked to the left. Then she looked to the right. How she know which way to go? So the hall must have ended over here. This side of the hall must end right here because it was like, okay, I'm gonna go this way, but I'm gonna go in with the way these people going. But if she was trying to find her way, she wasn't trying to find her way back to the lobby because if she was trying to find her way back to the lobby, she wouldn't have got on the elevator. You see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Let me back it up a little bit. Okay. It seemed like somebody pushed her out there. How she walking like that, y'all? Hold on. This thing ain't stopping where I wanted to stop. Hold on. And they skipping it, y'all. They skipping the video. They skipping it. Let me get it right here. Let me see. Can I stop it on right here? She looked that way. Then she gonna look this way. But that arm, you see how her hand is? And her arm is close right here. Why? Is this somebody's hand up under her arm? What is this, y'all? That ain't no drunk, y'all. That is not a drunk, y'all. That is not intoxicated. Intoxication. So what they trying to say, this is Kenneka getting off the elevator. That is Kenneka getting off the elevator. But ask yourself, is she in that elevator? What is she doing inside that elevator by herself? What is she doing? What is Kenneka Jenkins doing in the elevator by herself? Okay. She looked to her left. Why she got her hand out like that? And then she looked to the right as if she sees someone. And this happened early morning on September the 9th, which Miss Teresa put on the cash that she passed away on the 9th. She walking like that. This hurt me so bad. The way she walking, y'all. She entered that freezer at 3:32 a.m. 3 3:32 a.m. They still parking at the hotel. They still at the party at 3:32. Y'all, this ain't the same walk. This not even the same walk. She walking straight right here, y'all. The young lady is walking straight. This is not the same walk that she's walking right here. This is not the same walk coming out, getting out the elevator. This is not the same walk. She more intoxicated right here. She's more intoxicated right here. And she got control a little of her body. But I still wonder why she didn't go left. And look at her hand still folded like that. The hand, the arm still folded. It looks short right here, but the arm is folded. And then this thing right here, one this gold. She didn't have on nothing gold. Unless it's the color of the picture. That don't look right. This don't look right. That don't look like the same girl walking right there, y'all. She tried. It seemed like I don't know. It just seemed like somebody whipped her. Somebody got to see somebody whip this young lady. Of course, it's not going to show us that she walking in the freezer. Of course not. It's not supposed to. And him, let me let y'all hear what he said. Let me let y'all hear this. I want y'all to hear him. He called it an accident that she was drunk and she accidentally walked in the freezer. If she intoxicated, she could have easily locked herself in the freezer. But I don't think she was intoxicated. Not me. I don't. I think something else was wrong with her. What did he say? What exactly they'll turn that music out so people can hear the video. Gosh. Hold on. That right there. I don't know. I don't know. I just we're gonna listen to something else. I just don't believe Kenneka walked in the freezer, y'all. And I want y'all to listen to this right here. Listen to this. I just don't believe that's her. I just don't believe them some weird pictures. So let's listen to this. Let's listen to this. Let's listen to this. It just when she got off the elevator, I saw a reaction from what I don't know, but it's not intoxication. Cause she walked too straight in that kitchen. She walked on that line straight, too straight for me. Okay, let's listen to this.
He didn't keep track of her friend that night. Sadness and grief after finding out what happened. So I don't know if you've looked at that page. I haven't looked at all of that page. I did initially. Some of the stuff wasn't on, but someone did send to me something. And let's get Andrew in here real quick here because I want to have Andrew join in and talk a little bit about this. Andrew, I'm going to put you on speakerphone now, okay? Andrew, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, we're here with Joni. Hi, Andrew. So it's Anita and Joni here, and we're talking about this case. So Andrew, talk to us right now. Where do things stand? Has the mom told you when they're going to go see this video? Yeah, when I spoke with the mom, she's going to look at the video surveillance either sometime this afternoon or this evening. I'm just waiting on a call from her. I have been talking with her off and on this morning. Okay. So she hasn't seen the video, but have you seen this video? Yes, I have seen took a look at the video surveillance from start to end. And what can you tell us about that? What did you see? At this point, what do you know? Well, they do have a movement from the lobby until she went to the elevator, and from the elevator until she went to the lower level. They do have a movement.
And that's just the video I just showed y'all what he's speaking of. Not nothing else.
And from the ninth floor, but as she walked down in the lower level area, it appears that she was trying to find her way back upstairs to the lobby. She walked towards some steps and she walked back the other way, but the way she went,
But he don't know this. Why did he say something that he didn't know? How do he know where she was planning on walking to? He's not in her brain.
Went into an unsecured area and just opening doors appeared to be like she was trying to find her way back. And the area that she went into was an area that wasn't used.
Well, Andrew, I just want to know where are you getting your narrative from? How are you coming up with your narrative? How are you coming up with how you know what way she's gonna go if she was intoxicated, like y'all said? How you know what she was gonna do? How you know she's trying to find her way back to the library?
Kitchen area with freezers back there, and as she went through the door, she went through one door and just started opening up other doors trying to get back. And that's what it appears to me now. Where they found her at, there's no way you can get out the other way from back that way. There's no way. You have to come back toward the front. So the cameras are working in that facility area where she was at. And she had went through the freezer part, opened up that door, and took about one step, and there's another door. And so it appears that these doors had closed behind her, and she could have got out. It may have been just dark in there. All right, so, okay, so you saw this freezer. I don't know if you've seen this video, but there is a girl on Facebook, and let me show you this video because she is showing what one of these freezers look like. Let's see if I can find it here. Hang on a minute. I'm
trying to find this one girl. She's showing what the freezer looks like, what a freezer like this would look like. Describe this freezer that she went into. What did it look like?
Well, there's a steel door there that you can open up and go in, and you take about a half a step. There's another door connected to another freezer, and there's a handle on there that you can open and go in.
Is it a heavy door?
No, the door is not heavy. It's just a regular door that you just open up and pull open.
Okay, so there should have been some kind of panic button in there, but not necessarily clear if she was under the influence of something or just what's the word I'm looking for?
Now, see, she's saying the same thing I'm saying. She's under influence of something, but not alcohol. We're not just pointing out alcohol. I don't see alcohol in her, y'all. I see she out for something. This ain't no drunk walk. And this lady said, I like this lady right here. Wow. She said influence of something, just word. Just what's the word I'm looking for? See, she like me. This girl is not intoxicated, y'all. She's not.
Would look like. Describe this freezer that she went into. What did it look like?
Well, there's a steel door there that you can open up and go in, and you take about a half a step. There's another door connected to another freezer, and there's a handle on there that you can open and go in.
Is it a heavy door?
No, the door is not.
I wanted to anybody push Kenneka in there, y'all. I wanted that anyone pushed her in there. After they did what they had, left her in there. There's no way she opened that steel door and went in another door, and then couldn't get out the next door. I mean, it's the light got to come on. Why would she be in the dark? Did they fix it where she can't get? She couldn't get out. Maybe she did try to get out and they pushed her back in there. We don't know. I don't understand how he got his theory like this. I just don't know how they closed the case listening to Andrew Holmes' theory. These two ladies know it don't sound right.
Not heavy. It's just a regular door that you just open up and pull open.
No, it's not a regular door, Andrew. It is a cooler and a refrigerator door. It's not like a regular door. Why are you making everything sound so simple? These folks looking like, what is he talking about?
Okay, so there should have been some kind of panic button in there, but not necessarily clear if she was under the influence of something or just what's the word I'm looking for? If she was sort of disoriented. If she was disoriented, is there a panic button on there? Did you see that?
There's a knob on there that you push and the door will open, and it's on both doors. So if she was in there to, disoriented, and panic because when they closed and it was dark in there, that could have happened too. But that area should have been secured off, bolted down, and locked so no one could get in there. So that's where the negligence fall at.
All right, so, I know one of the things, the concerns was that she may have been sexually assaulted. We don't know that because the autopsy...
See that? This lady knows something that happened to... This lady saying what we saying. All the people not saying what we saying are the hotel people and Andrew Holmes. This lady right here just said. Why would she say things? The concern was that she may have been SA. We don't know that because the autopsy come back. When the autopsy came out, it knocked out the SA. And she knows it. The newswoman knows this. Ain't nobody crazy, y'all. Y'all people been right the whole time.
Comes back, at this point, only a death investigation. Do you know if she was sexually assaulted, or were there any indications on that?
Well, some indications that we're getting that she was not sexually assaulted and there was no trauma to the body, and they're waiting on confirmation, from the medical examiner's office. But, all indication is looking that she walked into that unsecured area, and, God bless rest her soul, it's just an area that she shouldn't have been in. But the mother just wants the infighting with the Facebook and all of those to stop because it's not doing any good. And if they had any solid evidence, they should go give that to the detective instead of fighting among each other, making enemies out of each other.
Are you talking about the people that were in the room that fighting among each other?
Well, the people who are posting stuff on social media and Facebook, I mean, if you have solid evidence, he just wants you to go to the police detectives and give them that. Stop fighting among yourself saying this happened. If something illegal happens, then you need to turn that information over to the
Well, where you can your info? How do you know what you said is? Why do everybody else have to get stuff, information, and then your stuff is legal information? What's the difference between what the people running with and saying with common sense and what you saying? Why are you saying that the people don't have common sense speaking on this case, but you do?
detectives.
Yeah.
And with the $200 about to set her up, that has been established that was $200 about the parking in there if you lose your ticket area there. And that's what they.
Well, that's the part that's hearsay. So that part right there don't count because we already know they was talking about the parking ticket. Now we want to know about that freezer.
Was talking about.
Well, so I'm glad you're clearing that up because are you guys listening to this? What a lot of speculation that we were hearing on Facebook, Joni, was that somebody was paying money to sexually assault this young lady. This is all the problem with social media, and that Andrew is saying that is not the case. That this had to do the $200 comments were about parking. That if you lose your ticket for parking, you have to pay a fine of $200. That's what the $200 was about. That's what we understand, right?
But people took it and ran, and they heard people saying a big dollar amount, and they took it and ran and went down the wrong alley with that. But Andrew just figured.
And posted out there in the parking facilities about that. If you lose your ticket, it will be a $200 fine that you have to pay, for the fee to get your car out of the parking facility.
Okay. So we've established that possibly the $200 conversation was really about parking money and fines, not about paying to get with somebody, correct?
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
Okay. We've established that if you have been able to establish that the young lady was not sexually assaulted from what they can tell at this point, correct?
Yeah, at this point, they can tell that she wasn't sexually assaulted, and it didn't come out and appears to be that.
Okay, and then, and by the way, those people are asking who we're talking to. We're talking to Andrew Holmes.
So they ran a test on her to find it before the autopsy. Well, how you get that information that she didn't look like she had been SA? They ain't even got the toxicology out there yet. So how he get that information and ain't got nothing about the toxicology?
Somebody else is saying, no, it's a $200 smoking fee. If people are smoking in the room, it could be a $200 fee, like a chargeback on the account for the cleaning of that room. So people are saying $200 to get your car back or $200.
All right, God. Tell me what you think in the comment section.